Hi guys, let's talk about CVs. Like in one of my previous videos, I mentioned that when you apply, call to follow up. And the reasons why I say this, it is because there are thousands and thousands of people that are applying on a daily basis, or just when a position is out, there are a lot of people applying. So hi guys, welcome to Career and Corporate Hub. So I thought I should have this discussion before I go home. So I just knocked off from work, and I know if I don't have this discussion now, I won't be able to have it again this week because I'm preparing for my trip. So I'm going overseas. Yeah. So I saw on Facebook a picture of a lot of CVs that were dumped somewhere. And this really reminded me of one of the videos I did saying that, guys, when you're applying for a job, you should follow up. Always follow up because, yes, I mean, when a company is dumping your CVs, that's also unprofessional because there is your information there. That's like, according to Poppy Act, that is totally against the Poppy Act. So if it's like a hard copy and you are not successful, I don't understand why they don't just shred, the CVs instead of just throwing them in the dump or dustbin. So I saw that and I was like, I'm just thinking of somebody who's applied and has been applying with no response, and when you look at the status, you don't see any progress. And then when you're walking, like, you come across your CV, or just on Facebook you come across your CV, so that must be very heartbreaking. So guys, when you're applying for a job, please make sure that you are following up not on a daily basis, but you follow up on the status of your application. That helps to boost your name to the top when they do the selection. A lot of people may see it as unprofessional, but it helps to put your name forward, because if say 8,000 people applied for one position, right? They're looking for one person, and screening those CVs, I'm sure it can also be exhausting for an HR specialist or like a recruiting agent. Yes, they may go through all the CVs, but if you call, I'm sure your name would, when they're going through those CVs, they will definitely look at your name and really go through your CV. So usually when a job advert is advertised, or when a job is advertised, there are HR contact details, either an email or a phone number, and it says that the contact person is this one. So that means that from that advert, you are being given permission to contact HR, right? So you might find it very, maybe like too pushy, but for me, I always follow up. I think when I became for different positions, I've always followed up on my application. Hi, I'm just calling to follow up. What is the status of my application? I have applied. And usually they'll say, wait, I'm gonna go check for your name and get back to you. That's even before the interview, or just like after the application. So immediately when you apply, follow up on that application. Don't just click on the website. And it's quite nice that now they've implemented like websites for applying for jobs, so already your CV is populated. Maybe you're applying for company X and then your CV is already populated, so you just get notifications that there's a job that's matching your profile, and then you just apply. But if you're not following up on that application, you don't know if your application was successful. More especially with jobs that are advertised in websites like Jobs Indeed, I'm just making an example. That's like not a direct agent, but that website is for different companies that are advertising their jobs, right? So when you're applying there, you're applying to different agents. So you might press that push button for that application. However, it doesn't go straight to the agent that is advertising, but it goes to maybe Jobs Indeed agent. I'm not sure how it works, but I'm speaking from an experience where somebody says, I have applied for a job, but I didn't get a call back. And then when an agent who advertised from that specific website where different agents can advertise is unable to find your CV. So let's follow up on our applications, more especially when you see a job advertised. Look at when it's closing. If it's closing on the 30th of October and you have applied on the 25th of October, follow up on the 27th of October to find out if they have received your application. Yes, you could get a notification that your application came through, but always follow up. Following up pushes your name to the top from the list of all applicants. You'd rather be unsuccessful after you have followed up and made sure that the HR recruitment personnel or agents have received your CV. So let's not sit and relax, because jobs are very scarce in South Africa. We're all fighting for one job, and sometimes you're applying for a job because it fits like just a very small portion of your work experience, but because you're not employed, then you are forced to apply for just any jobs. So do call when you have applied. And sometimes a company is like desperately looking for a person to fill that position immediately. So if you call, you might be lucky that they call you immediately for an interview, because they are desperately looking for someone to fill that position immediately. So yeah, that picture for me was just, it was really, really traumatic to see all those CVs out there, the IDs, copy of someone's ID just in the street, and that's like completely against Poppy Act. So guys, all the best with jobs application. Just make sure that you follow up. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye. So I actually thought I should add this before I end the video. If you are currently looking for a job and you are not getting a call back, please comment in the chat box. Maybe we can have a further discussion on the do's and don'ts. And how has your experience been, looking for a job? And how has it been? So let's chat, guys. Let's discuss in the chat box. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.